Give us a right. And down. Not the best way. Not the right way to go. I thought it started turning. Not. I'll blow myself out by accident. Oh, that's so hard.
You need something, let me know.
Would you like to trade? Well,
Red Shoes started handing out biocells. No shit. Red Shoes did it? No way he did it alone. I heard there was one in there.
Correctional officers must contain the situation in a timely manner.
Whoever it was, they're a hero.
it was me. 5 moments. The day would compromise my secrecy. And trying to keep up the secrecy. There's no way a bird can actually come out of that line. They're ridiculously insane. It's not mildly impressive to think about it carefully.
So Agent Guerrero had asked for a schedule change to his work detail. Something about that struck you as odd?
Flossie said that he and Wilberg were friends. Maybe he just wanted to work with him. Then again, after what Stenger had said about Guerrero being the one who killed Wilberg, well, I knew once I reached him, I needed some answers.
I didn't say that security.
Yes, sir, Mr. Stenger. Whatever you say.
Hey, got what you wanted. Jackass.
Mr. Walters, you found me, hiding in my hole. Of course, not much of a surprise. I'm where they told me to be.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Starting to think I need to get used to that.
When last we spoke, the PA called me by name to the infirmary, they said.
Right.
A lot's happened since...
The Rising, yes. Mr. Flossie didn't fabricate feelings out of nothing, though he does have a way of fashioning frustrations, and...
Flossie, huh?
Flossie, I know.
He orchestrates others. You and I, we know this already because we tampered precisely like he asked.
Tampered biocell?
That tampered biocell I delivered for Flossie.
What exactly did you
Source
do?
of energy, more makeshift than what they ever took from us. Made with 7 strains of Teddy's love.
And me handing it over to Red Shoes. That had something to do with the riot starting?
He sounded like
Integral, yes.
Destroy elf guards.
Gave him the ability to cloak through all their measures to liberate the violence that was locked away. And flood both blocks with power and we're all just swimming in it now.
So we became an actual...
Yeah, we're all drowning. What about that suppression chip all the inmates have installed?
The chokes? Yes. Unless, of course, he got my fix.
Your fix. The drug you've been handing out. It was designed with the riot?
Yes.
So, a prison full of drugged up and pissed off convicts with unmitigated access to their augs. At no point did that seem like a bad idea.
At no point did Mr. Flossie ask me to formulate an opinion. I think it's exciting.
I can imagine Flossie being persuasive enough to incite something like this.
Oh, a man's motives mean nothing to me.
Best planned uprising in the world, it's still suicide.
Certainly not.
So it is suicide.
That's not the word, Mr. Floss.
So now what, you...
I fix for kicks. Make myself available.
What kind of help are you offering?
Well, let's see. A man like yourself, man of the world, well, I do have one last pill. Lint-laced, but still good. Good at making a man feel like himself. Interested?
Let me think about it. Yeah,
I don't think so. I didn't like the idea of saying yes before. I don't like it anymore now.
You're saying no? Again? That's twice. I respect your restraint, but how else am I supposed to help you? There must
I
be
don't need your
something
help.
you need.
Drugs are bad for your system.
Right now, I need to get to solitary. We'll have to finish this later.
Over time, perhaps.
No, wait. Solitary? I can help with that. I know a way.
You know a way? What do you mean?
There's a way. A quiet way from the morgue. I think it used to be a tunnel for men who fix, like me.
Like a maintenance tunnel, you mean?
Yes, I suppose it is, but that's not... Did I say something wrong? I think I did.
You didn't say anything wrong with...
Yeah, well, I'll see you later.
All inmates must dispose of their weapons, return to their cells, and await further instructions.
That's all I know over here. Learn more.
All right, Teddy. Let's see what you got.
Detailing, I guess we suffix. Actually, I do need some more biopsies. That's all I actually need. Oh, nice.
Agent Guerrero had requested a schedule change that put him on the same work detail as Wilbur. And now I found a log showing he had unauthorized access to automated security. Proving nothing, but that's why robots were programmed with official protocols. It left me with some obvious questions.
Is anything down here? Fortunately, I got security to Omni. Got places to go and people to help. Places to go, people to see, people to talk to. Here's the action. I think that's all you're climbing too. I guess we're on one more thing. Parts that used to be breathing, not to be removed from. They say walking around without that thing, if you're wearing occupation, it's a death sentence. Well, I mean,
You know what a fucking dead man is, Stinger? Huh? Wolfers? Huh? Ah, you high-toned son of a bitch, am I happy to see you? Come on, get me out of here and let's roll.
I think it's time you told me what's going on, Mahia.
Yeah, sure. I'll tell you whatever you need. Just get me out of here.
Ah, 37. Hold on.
So Agent Guerrero
Guerrero,
was
he
still
was
alive
locked
in
up all the
solitary
time.
when you found him. What happened next?
It turned out the security systems controlling the door's locking mechanisms were offline. I needed to reset them in the server room below solitary. Once that was done, I could use the console in the security office to unlock his door.
Alright, option A it is. Bust through that, ventilation.
Hurry up! You don't get me out of here.
Guys, this is Guerrero. Just hold on. Oh, so yours overran. Now walk outside. Guess everybody's in trouble now. So what you see about the security. Anyway, everybody needs security. Alright, you're free to go.
Did you unlock it? You did, right? Come on, man. Let's get out of here.
We're not going anywhere until you fill me in,
Fill me in,
Agent.
Agent. I confuse.
Fill you in? Stenger's trying to kill me, Walters. You want my help dealing with those terrorist attacks? We have to leave.
So now you're willing to help? You might have gotten yourself on death row, Mejia, but a few more minutes isn't going to change anything. Stenger filled me in. Said you've gone off the rails and he's the better man for the job. Your job, with Junkyard. Mind explaining that?
It's better you don't get involved.
If I don't get involved, you'll be dead tomorrow. And any chance of stopping those terror attacks will die with you. Now,
Okay, look. I don't know what Stenger told you, but I guarantee it's all lies. 2 years ago, Interpol got worried about a new player at the table. Junkyard. They needed eyes and ears on the inside, so they threw me into the deep end.
and you hooked something big.
How big was it?
It took a while, but I eventually sniffed out that JY was into black market hogs.
This prison. It's the operation Stenger was talking about.
Ding ding, Walters. He's been running the show for a while now, using the system to cover up a harvesting scheme.
The Fixer is involved in this.
You're surprised? He's Stenger's little butcher boy.
So what about Dr. Paul?
If you hadn't declared yourself Dark Opal, we would have been able to contact you without all this trouble. Why didn't you just tell Interpol what was going on and let them deal with it?
I went Dark Opal so the suits couldn't fuck things up. Interpol isn't interested in the long game anymore. They want immediate results.
So it's okay for you if this harvesting ring continues?
That's not what I'm saying. Junkyard have some impressive shit going on. If we let them know we're onto them now, they'll just vanish somewhere else and I'll lose what I've been working for all the...
So we just insert another agent?
It's not that easy. Interpol pushed me under what, 2 years ago and...
Okay, so what about Wilberg's murder?
Something isn't adding up about Wilberg's murder. You're
So
saying you weren't
weren't
involved at
in
all?
the scene, but somehow you're here?
What? What are you talking about? I told you.
Wilberg
Stenger
is
has
witnessing
it
his
in
murder.
for me. I wasn't even near Wilberg's cell that day. I was on
So,
shift
something else?
cleaning that fucking shower like always.
Okay, enough with the bullshit. You keep telling me that we're both on the same side. How about...
Huh? What the hell are you saying?
I saw that you specifically changed your work schedule to be near Wilberg the night he was killed. You were also logged breaking into automated security.
Okay. Okay, look, you're right. I didn't know what else to do. Wilberg somehow found out I was Interpol, okay?
Okay, so what about the harvesting operation then? What are you
If
telling
you
me
and
about that?
Stenger are both supposed to be playing the same side, why would he want you out of the picture?
Stenger's got power in here, but he's not Junkyard yet. He's always resented the fact I was jumped in.
I don't know. He doesn't...
Oh, you'd be surprised. A hammer ain't sharp, but it can still get the job done. I got JY to send me in. But make no mistake, with the power of the so-called justice system behind him, this is Stenger's ship.
No one tried to stop him? Stenger can't murder inmates at will without someone taking notice.
He can when he hides behind the state of Arizona's terminal violation policy.
So Flossie was right. Sounded like he was spinning me a story.
No joke, Walters.
Alright, I had enough. Terror attack or not, you're not doing any more favors by dying yourself. Time to leave.
Alright, I've heard enough. Terror attack or not, you're not doing anyone any favors by dying in this cell. Time to leave.
I ain't gonna argue with that. Lead the way, Jose. You got an escape plan?
How about you have big skin?
The transport I came in on yesterday should still be on the roof. Can you fly?
No need. The prison birds run on automated flight paths to stop hijackers. We can just hack the route. As long as the security systems are shut down, we'll be free to fly out of here and sip pina coladas all the way to Panama.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I'll take care of the flight.
No, let me go to the tower. I know where to break into the system. Old school. I'll have just enough time while you handle the rest. There are 2 turrets on the roof and an aircraft tracking system that you'll need to disable.
Alright, what about Stenger?
What about Stenger then?
As long as he doesn't get to JY before I do, there's no problem.
Okay, then mind.
Task force protocols dictate that you should have called for an immediate extraction. Going against protocol could have jeopardized the mission.
If Agent Guerrero was right and our intel was wrong, then the mission had changed. Terror attack or not, Agent Guerrero wasn't going to be any help if he was dead.
problem is dead ends.
This is the Arizona State Riot Response Team. We've been authorized to end this riot by any means necessary. All inmates are to surrender immediately. Any inmates who do not comply will be met with lethal force.
I need to leave. Suspender right now. It's caused problems for everybody, especially people who need harvest. I doubt harvesters of course, so this guy's no joke. Maybe deal with psychopathically. Maybe deal with someone who's been documented.
I used to work in a factory. This is my first time around heavy equipment.
You sure you can handle that thing?
It's hard to make a fast getaway, but it's fun as
Oh
fuck.
my goodness, they're on my side.
Just don't shoot my ass by mistake, okay?
Relax.
Ah, well, just keep it as wise and careful friendly fire. You never know who's on your side of this. Not much here, but there's people's stuff.
What? I got distracted. Nothing over this
It's
way.
in this amount of security. Very clean.
Anything meanwhile, I'm not gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm here. What? Just talk to whoever you need to make it happen and call me back. I'm done with waiting.
Over prison.
Hey, new shine. Ain't this a surprise?
This is a surprise.
Looks like you're celebrating.
Sure am. And I deserve it. You think anyone else could have pulled this off?
I know,
Got
I
the
could've
brothers to
pulled it
come
off, but
together,
there's a time.
take this place for our own.
So the king emerges. Couldn't have been easy.
Could have been easy.
Nothing worth it ever is. Would have been harder if you hadn't made that delivery to Red Shoes. Now I owe you one, new shine.
You're welcome.
I don't like being used.
I like being used.
Oh,
but
come
it's
on.
okay.
You got what you wanted.
Nice.
You had to make a show of force, I get that. Sometimes it's the only way to get people to pay attention.
Yeah, that's right. It was the only way. Life is ups and downs, brother. Ups and downs. And I plan on staying up this time. So, you need something? I'll help if I can.
I need access to the transport's tracking system. It's here in the warden's
It's in
office.
the warden's office, so.
Go right ahead and do whatever you need, brother.
Right. Thanks for your assistance. Maybe even assistance. What's this, 2027? And... only mentioned the incident 27, so I probably should take it like this.
Someone talk to me, damn it.
And
How long is this gonna take?
This is fun, but I'd still rather be getting out of here.
open sesame. Close sesame.
How long is this gonna take? Someone talk to me, damn it.
Where's that asshole who owes me credit?
I ain't got all day.
These hog fuckos are tearing my prison apart. You think I got time for this?
Yes, Mr. Mejia said that I should.
Mejia said. God damn it, Ward. I told you to stay out of the hole.
Yes, you did. It's Mr. Mejia. He...
What are you telling me? Mejia's here? Get in there. Go.
Let's check out infirmary. He's obviously in trouble.
So, when you saw Stenger and Worthmuller arguing on the security monitor, it sounded like Guerrero might be there. But didn't he say
Well, if things go
he was
wrong,
going
I
to
got
the
that
tower to reroute the flight path? Why would he go to the infirmary?
I had the same question, Doctor. Guerrero was obviously hiding something, but I needed to take a trip to the infirmary if I wanted to know what it was.
Yeah, it might have been really essential to check him out first.
So now Stenger had been murdered. Did you think Guerrero was responsible? When I saw Stenger arguing with Worthmuller on the security feed, he implied that Guerrero might have been there. That was true, and I doubted one of them could have done it. What was sure was that Guerrero had been lying to me. The orders I found on Stenger's body clearly showed he was pulling the strings for the harvesting operation all along. Whatever it was, it was dark.
star, huh? You messed with the wrong family this time, Mejia. Vinny Garbage told me about Gina. So I killed. Who cares? More people than you know. Gina was untouchable. I'm surprised you're admitting it was you. Problem needs solving. I solve it. That includes shutting people up who can't keep quiet. You understand me? Is that a threat? What do you think? You can't touch me in here, remember? You're riding high now. But once I pull a few strings, you'll be out of junkyard for good.
Agent Guerrero said that he'd killed Wilberg to protect his Interpol cover.
But the recording indicated that he did it to protect his standing with Junkyard. If that was true, he'd lied to me, again. Guerrero had some explaining to do. But if I didn't do what was needed to ensure the escape, neither of us were gonna make it back to Interpol.
Anything by now. Any idea what I should be looking for?
What the fuck are you doing here, Johnson?
You again.
Nah, it wasn't Johnson. What the hell was it? Johansson!
There's no need for any trouble. I just want to use the elevator.
You do, huh? Well, ain't that a fucking shame? See, this is my elevator now.
No, it isn't.
Obviously, I'm gonna take the
Look,
elevator
just
back.
let me use it and I'll be on my way.
No, guys, die. Yes. Scratch that. How about not? I want to kill somebody else on the way too. gonna shoot us out of the sky if we don't deal with these turrets right now. Eventually, air breathing like that. Actually, go back to something. Hit that.
That's not right. Think. Try to recall clearly what you did.
got shut down. You just needed to get the landing pad, is that right? You got the report. I'd rather hear it from you. Sorry, boy. Should have done this a long time ago. What the hell is going on here?
Who knows who we are?
Do I not know that? This isn't good. Can't I just keep doing things like I've been? Everything you wanted me to...
Shut up. He's trying to blackmail me. Found out what we're really doing here. He's a threat, man. We can't leave him here alive.
The veracity is questionable.
Don't fall for his act, Walters. He'll say anything to get what he wants. All the attempts to blackmail, manipulate, he's not what he seems. I need you to trust me on this.
I'm actually gonna challenge you.
Trust you? To execute someone. The Fixer's not the threat here, Mejia. Just put the gun down, come back to base, and help us with the intel we need. If you're right and it comes to nothing, what have you lost?
Everything! You don't get it, do you? The Fixer's fucking evil. You have any idea what he's capable of? The things he's done? If we leave him alive, he'll ruin it all. I'm trying to protect us.
Intellectually? It's just maddening.
Keep your mouth shut. Don't you see? This is what he does. The pills, the riot, he manipulates people, man.
I can see that.
Worms his way into everything and makes it sick. This is done us like an idiot to seem harmless. It's all bullshit.
I'm not sure I believe that.
Fine. Then you fucking shoot him. He's as big a threat to you as he is to me. If we don't kill him, our cover's blown. Jesus, man. You're actually willing to jeopardize an agent for... what? This sociopath?
He's not gonna sell to anybody. What about Wilberg?
Stop pretending this is all about your cover with Interpol. You want to kill the Fixer for the same reason you killed Wilberg. To protect your interest with Junkyard. He recorded you both arguing about it. I heard everything.
The job was to get as deep as possible with Junkyard. Running that harvesting op kept me as close as I could. I needed to keep up the act.
I can see that, but...
That's a lie. If Wilberg was a real threat to you, you could have called Interpol. You had options. You chose not to take them.
Look, I'm not the enemy, Walters. He is. Everything that gets people killed in this place, he's at the heart of it. He's the one whispering revolution in Flossie's ear. He's the one carving up bodies. And as for Stenger, why don't you ask him?
Mr. Stenger is very dead. All of him. This place is violent, yes, and moldy, and they always get your name wrong. And I want to leave now. I want to go where you're going.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Bust you out so you can stick your forked little tongue in everyone's ear. He's smarter than we are, man. Put him in a room with Interpol, and they'll eat up every one of his lies. We can't let that happen. Please, Walters. Remember who we are. I need to know you've got my back.
Alright, YJ, you got this.
I'm not interested in starting a fight that neither of us can win. I came here to do a job. If getting you to come back to TF-29 means turning my back on whatever this is, so be it.
Sure, Walters. If there's really a threat, you got it. I promise.
Do what you have to do here, but make it quick. We might still be able to protect some innocent lives after this.
Good shot.
He was more dangerous than you know. Trust me.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That guy was fucking more dangerous than not plays hat. Absolutely. We don't really get here, but as far as the object is number one. Hasta la vista. And since the fix is no longer liable for Illuminati, it was safe for a short while.
What did you do? Adam?
Huh?
Excuse me?
You were saying you found Agent Guerrero on the roof holding Worth Mueller at gunpoint. What did you do?
feel like I've answered this question already.
Yeah, answer the question already.
Time can change a lot of things, Adam. Especially memories. I know you don't like doing this, but it helps. Both of us. Please. How did you resolve the confrontation with Agent Guerrero?
Well... What do you mean time can change a lot of things? Are you saying I forget what happened?
What did you mean, time can change a lot of things? Are you saying I'm forgetting what happened?
No, not at all. It's just... I've looked at all the reports, and there are a few small inconsistencies, that's all. Look, it's not important. What is important is how you remember it. So, just tell me what you recall about those final moments, and we can wrap this up.
Agent Guerrero and I made a deal. In exchange for him putting his gun down, I agreed to cut him loose.
It's fine.
So, let me get this straight. You're telling me he left the prison with you alive? He's out there somewhere?
Yeah.
You seem surprised.
You seem surprised about
No,
my answer. What I was
given what you were confronted with, no one would have blamed you if things had gone differently.
Yeah, well, they didn't.
Course, but yeah.
Agent Guerrero made it clear he didn't want to come back. So I decided he shouldn't be forced into something else he wasn't prepared for.
Okay. Well, you've been through so much these past months, and it's keeping things up to date. It's an ongoing process. Something we'll continue working through together.
That's it? No more questions?
I have more than I need for now. Thank you so much for coming in like this, Adam. I know it's not your favorite thing in the world, but it's been very useful, making sure we're all on the same page.
Indeed. I think we are. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
What's wrong, Adam?
Huh?
Is there something else you want to say?
Yeah. I have a question for you, Doc. If you were in my position, if you had a feeling, a suspicion, that the agent in front of you was bad, and you could take them out, right there, right then, no questions asked,
what would you do?
Would you do it?
I suppose it depends on what you think you know, Adam. If I really felt, deep down, that the person in front of me was no longer on my side, then maybe I would. Understanding when to pull that trigger is the single most important instinct an agent can possess.
Yes. Yes, it is. I see my point, Doctor.
You know, Guerrero was right.
About what?
The terror attack. Never happened.
Turns out the incident never occurred.
Gotta wonder what else he was right about.
It makes me wonder sometimes. Excuse me, I'll take my leave. I know she's unfortunately for her, one person she would look for.